You can also I'm gonna enchant Tears of the Gas to make them Dragon Tears, and they're gonna be like one of the more rare items. But like I said, people are gonna
Yeah,
have
you
to.
could be like the dragon god, the overlord, the
People have to like
original.
come to me and sacrifice like 60 levels of experience to get to the Nether. That's what I'm gonna do. Like they can put all their items into a chest, but then they have to like be slaughtered in unholy faith. And I'll send them to the Nether. They can take their items to the Nether, but they're 0 experience, and then they go in. And then I'm gonna hide like the Tears of the Dragon like only in the Nether or something, something like that. And then of course the same thing for the end. Like it'll cost, you know, I don't know what
You're
it'll
just gonna
cost some.
have, like the premium stuff.
Well, I mean, like I said, when it comes down to it, it's a pecking order to the gods, and I'm number one. Always, bitches.
Trying to think of something that can be used.
But you can use the Tears of the Gas and then name them like the Tears of the Fallen. Items can't be like claimed solely to one. You know. And of course, you adventurers watching at home, because I hope you are, when you are, and you can, because the more you watch, the faster you get in, please throw feedback out. Like I said, this is your one time and chance to see inside tips, tricks, and tactics, hidden areas and secrets, and your not your one day, but the start of it, of, what you'd like to see. I'd love to get solar-powered lamps going in the city. That'd be my favorite thing. Like, the lantern style I have made right now in the city, if it could somehow just have, like, solar panels put on the top and, like, redstone somehow, like, do it. It'd be so great. Just like that. Like, literally just turn on during the... Dude, this golem's trying to kill something underground because it's just, like, walking around looking down. This other golem's holding a flower. It picked a rose.
Wow.
I didn't know they could do that. It just held a rose out at me. Or at the anvil. Weird. I'd never seen that. He totally just picked a rose out and like held it out. At the other golem, I think, actually. Wait, do the golems mate?
I have no clue.
Let's
so,
not
that's creepy.
give up roses and they mate.
Dude, this golem was like holding a rose out. I've never seen that.
Yeah, if there's enough villagers around, they do that, and they offer them to the villagers.
Okay, yeah, because I built them inside the
If
city's
there's
walls.
15 or more villagers, they can also spawn at random, too.
Yeah. It's weird though, I made 3 golems. Oh wait, there's the other 2. They're like patrolling the city.
Where'd you go?
Standing on the mountain, viewing the valley.
I could use a little help in the city really quick with a really easy project if you guys want to come help me. Like, if all of us built, like, 2 or 3 lamps, it'd be done, and they're really fast. If you just want to come look at my design, it's pretty simple. Right now, the solar panels are for show and reminder that I want to make them. But right now, I'd like to try to get this lit up as much as possible, so there's no... You guys can see the door I built, too.
That would help if I was going the right way.
For now, this is the door I built. Of course, down the road, I want it refined, but it actually feels like a traditional. Go to the gate and I'll let you in. Like, don't fly in. We'll do it. We'll do it test style. Because traditionally, a walled city wouldn't have a way in from the outside. So just come up to the gate and pretend you're an adventurer. Who are you? What does I want?
I would like some access to the city, sir. I'm just a wanderer.
That's weird. Wait, you were in the door. It won't open.
I'm so sorry, but that was... Okay, only one move.
Well, no, well, yeah, it's got 3 switches. I didn't power it up yet. This is OG style. Come on in. It's
So
just something to have it work, You can just put levers next to them and they work. Underneath here though, like underneath here it's hollowed out with like redstone repeaters and stuff and ready for wiring. I kept putting my pistons down and they're going sideways, so I decided just to go with it for now. I built a guard. I put a guard tower over here.
I closed it and beer got shoved into the wall.
Nice. Just fly on over. And then, of course, here's my lanterns I'm doing right now. Glowstone, nether fence, and a solar panel. And I just want to put some more of them out.
Glowstone. Another fence.
And a solar panel on top. Later down the road, if we could wire the solar panels, even if they had to be a little taller. Just think about where you... Just smart, you know, like not so close or redundant, and not so far away they're pointless from each other, so the shadows. I'm going to continue working on the fence ones really quick around the inside, because you don't need to build them near the fences, because I'm putting in internal lights. We're also going to build more buildings, because I want to build like a casino, bar, strip club. I want to build like a place where we could come role play as... That's the thing, it's like we can change our avatars because we're gods and change our look. People are still going to know it's us, but we can play other characters. So you could come to town as a merchant and just totally role play for a while and be like, hello, you know? I'm a merchant from Sultan, here to... You know, like I said, we're going to build guard towers and cannons and stuff. And some of the wall looks a little shorter than others because I'm actually going to dig out the ground around it, so it won't be. And
Is this one good?
I'll come look. But yeah, I trust you guys
behind you.
to copy what I did. Oh, hold on. God damn it. Right behind me. There's nothing behind me.
Look. Over this way.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there. Sorry, I looked back, but I didn't look that far. Yeah, it's fine. It's perfect. I mean, if you guys have a majorly better one and you want to take all these down, but there is a second city, like I said, so we can go over there. I put one lantern in it like this, but I'll change the design. I might do like I said, because it's in the desert, there's nothing to burn. Maybe it'd be cool to do like a very lava-based, lava inside glass or something for lighting. You know? No reason to make two cities the same. And like I said, down the road, we can build a third city up, like a little city that we build up in one of the jungle trees with villagers and stuff. That'd be kind of cool.
When I build my temple, it's probably going to be in the sky.
Yeah, there's two different... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Okay. The tree area over here needs light, but I don't know if I want... Yeah, let's just take all these trees out, because, you know, it's a walled city with a forest right behind it. We can plant more. I mean, you don't take them all out right now by order, but, you know, just in the end, let's get rid of them. We'll plant specific ones as we want.
I'll just take it. I'm just going to get rid of them.
Dude, all I gotta do is hold my button down and run around. It's so easy in creative mode.
Yeah. Now we can fill in any holes we make.
Now remember, adventurers, we will be playing in adventure mode, which means that you can only dig with a shovel, you can only pick with a pickaxe, you can only, you know, and that's going to make it a little more fun and limited. But don't worry, you will be handed a stone everything from the beginning. And depending on what avatar you pick, you may end up with better gear. We're not going to tell you what gets you what, but common sense is if you pick a vampire, an orc, you know, then you may get certain things, what you might see them wear in other games. If you pick Skyrim characters, if you just pick a random character, I might just use my best judgment. You can also ask you questions about your character, like wants, and see what you want. I'll be like, you prefer melee or bows? If you say bows, I'll probably give you a bow to start with. You know, because I want you to be able to hunt and defend yourself with at least mediocre weapons. I might start everyone with like an iron pickaxe. I'm not really wanting people to have to like get those first 3 steps of basic crap, you know.
Yeah, thing, right? Or you lose it all.
You lose it all. You start over. Us as creators and DMs, like I said, will have to continually repair and replace. And that's not a player's objective, you know. Maybe down the road when the world's like, you know, all the adventurers have adventured and they're like, okay, now we want to build on this world. But I don't think people want to build right now. I think people are looking to do a little change up.
Can I just burn these trees down? Enough away from anything that in the village.
You can just take the take the trunks out, and then walk away and let everything just drop. Just take the wood out the center. Go from the top and just dig down from there.
Oh.
And then go to the next one on the ground and just go up and just go back and forth. That's what I do. You don't have to sit here and clear all the leaves off. Just come back in an hour. It'll all be gone.
I just realized there's a door on.
Yeah, I made a little guard post. So I'm gonna put a ladder.
Oh,
Up.
It's like a little barracks.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's a guard post. Remember, I've been saying that like I'm gonna build like guard posts with like actual TNT cannons going off. So when we tell the adventurers like the walled city's under attack, maybe we'll be down here throwing monster eggs out left and right, and they'll have to come down and defend it. And then maybe even we'll go in and attack. Now here's the rules though: if a DM's gonna interact like that, like daily challenge, defend the city, you can't be all godlike. You got to pull out like singular enchanted only. No, like you know, we're gonna be bound by the same adventure rules, which means that we can only use swords for sorting and shovels for digging. So it will be more even based. But if you're going against 3 people with nothing enchanted yet, then you probably don't want to go in with a bunch of enchanted gear. The bragging rights won't be there. And because they'll lose their inventory and they'll lose their experience, you don't want to be a dick. A dick DM, it ain't gonna work.
It's a bad DM.
Yeah. I've been a dragon or dungeon master in TSR role-playing games plenty of times, and you don't get players that play with you. I don't know. Another inspiration for like not design or anything is some of the anime manga from Bleach, Naruto, Attack on Titan, anything like that gives you ideas. Feel free. Like I said, creative mode like this gives us the ability to create. It'd be nice to get the village done.
The dead, I'll be in charge of spawning in zombies whenever we need them.
Yeah, I mean, and it's also we don't want to crash the world by like having 3 DMs in the world. That's the most there probably will be. We don't want all of them like throwing eggs at a time.
No. But, like,
now of course, name one creature the city can still be attacked by.
We can pretty much attack the city with these.
No, cave spiders and spiders should be able to crawl over the fence, I think. I don't know. So if we were like on the outside, we could have somebody could be like the spider god and change into the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And spawn all the spiders.
You can spawn.
Well, I'm Gaia, the Spriggan god of nature, so pretty much anything living, but I'll avoid like undead so I don't take on yours. Like I said, part of this is putting the roleplay in. Well, one of the things too is like we can splash people with experience,
look,
like he just said. Yeah, there's been a couple mules and horses that spawned in here.
I want to name it and just let it walk around.
Go for it. Yeah, feel free to make name tags and give it to random.
I'm gonna make it.
But don't name don't name like 20 things each because they don't ever despawn, which means those are permanent creatures till killed. And there can only be like 30 creatures. So if you name like 10, so just say you can name like one personal animal and 3 wild animals for now. And try to keep track of when they die. But definitely ones in the walls. I don't know. Maybe can you name a golem? I just don't. I'm just trying to be bound by the rules.
Yeah.
I'm just being bound by the rules. You'll name all the golems. Actually, that'd be kind of cool. I'm only going to make 3. How did all 3 of them end back there in the fence? How did they even climb over the fence? Oh, the back wall here. You fucking idiots. We don't need that fence in here anyways. There's a lot of leveling and structures here in the cities we're going to have to do.
There. One of the golems is named. His name is Ragnarok.
Nice. You should name one Quetzalcoatl and one Cerberus.
One what?
Quetzalcoatl
I heard the last.
and Cerberus, the 3-headed dog of hell. In Greek mythology. Yeah, I want players. I want DMs to be able to, go up against in big battles. But like I said, some of the weapons out there are gonna have, there's already a few OP weapons out there, but there should be some OP weapons. But you know, those OP weapons are also going to be a bitch and a half to repair.
Spell the other one you said.
Quetzalcoatl.